I am sweating. When you are so desperate for it to be autumn that you're wearing clothes for autumn and drastically overheating. Why is my lens dirty? There we go. Hi everyone! Today is going to be my August book haul. A couple of these I'm a bit like, when did I buy that? So you might have seen them, which is good. It doesn't help that I show some of them in my weekly vlogs, because if they arrive I unbox them, or I unbox them and forget to film it, so then I show you them. But you will be pleased to know, if you recall at the start of the month, I went a little bit mad in a charity shop. I actually think I have showed you guys all of these books. Well, not all of them, but like I have 4 piles here, and 3 of those piles I am pretty sure you guys have seen before, so like I'm doing good. There's still 45 books in front of me. Let's start with these books, because I know I've showed you guys these. Shown you. Can't speak. These are the books I went a little bit crazy on because I realised somebody has had a book subscription box clear out and got rid of a bunch of US hardbacks, so I was like, I need them, even though I don't want to read them, more than likely. But you know, my brain was like, well, maybe one day you'll really be into fantasy and retellings and like really want to read them. Yeah. I got Hunted by Megan Spooner, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling? I don't know. I got Metal Town by Kristen Simmons, and this, if I recall, it's about like a world, kind of dystopian, where like it's all industrialized and stuff. But it does actually sound quite good, so I do think I will give this one a read eventually at some point. I picked up Nemesis by Anna Banks, which was apparently on my Goodreads wish list, which I have no idea why. Oh, I have a signed book plate, because this is about Princess Sapora of Cerubel. Now, the minute that it involves princesses with a weird name I can't pronounce from a land I can't pronounce, I'm usually not going to want to read it. This is a Fairy Loot edition. I don't know how well the little embellishing, bossing thing, there you go, you can kind of tell it's there. But yeah, I apparently wanted this, so I have it, even though I bought it without realising I had wanted it. Flashfall by Jenny Moyer. There's a big ass mountain and people with like ropes and picks and mountaineering shite. So yeah. Orion is a sub-part expected to mine out the tunnels of Outpost 5 near the deadly flash curtain. So some sort of dystopian, which I do like dystopian, so like maybe I'll like this. But this also has a signed book plate. And the last ex-bookish subscription box book I bought was Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody. You've all heard this did the rounds. Signed book plate. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it's, oh, there's a traveling carnival. Okay, I'm sold. I didn't realise that. Okay, so this was one of these books everyone was hyping up, and then people started to say it was shit. But I really like the sound of Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody, and I've heard that her like setting is really good. She's really good at like atmospheric writing. So the fact this is set in a carnival, for someone who hates clowns, I bloody love carnivals and circuses. I think it's because I really love like magic and illusions and all of that stuff, and that's kind of synonymous with carnival kind of things. Kind of. I don't know. But I'm now even more excited for this. So yeah, screw what everyone else says, because we've learnt this. I learnt from the Hazelwood that if it sounds intriguing to me, just give it a go, because everyone's different. At some point, I picked up Still Unsolved, Great True Murder Cases by a bunch of different people. This is ancient, as you can tell. I think it's from like the 90s. 1990, see? I know this shit. And it does have some cool stuff, like it has the Axeman of New Orleans, which if you have watched BuzzFeed Unsolved, they covered that. The Black Dahlia. I love a good true crime, I love a good mystery. BuzzFeed Unsolved is the best YouTube thing out there, except mine. We all know my obsession with Depop, and I made a very big rookie mistake and thought, oh, I'll take some mystery books. like as in covered in brown paper that says this book is about this, and they both sounded interesting that way, but then when I got them I was like, I'm never going to read these. Well, one of them I'm going to keep because I might read it, but the other one is going away, and the one that's going away is Chocolat by Joanne Harris. I mean, it sounds intriguing. I'll probably give it to my mum or my gran, but you know, it's one of those things where like, yes, okay, I might enjoy it, but it's not even that it's out with my comfort zone. It's just I don't read this sort of thing. I'm not gonna spend my time reading something that I don't necessarily want to read because I might like it, when there are hundreds of books on my shelves that I want to read and think I will like. So, and the other book was The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Why do I say Scots? Is it just me? F. Scott Fitzgerald. I'm sure we all know what this is about. I say we, I mean you, because I have no idea. I just know there was a film with Leonardo DiCaprio. You might recall from my charity shop book haul that I picked up the little penguin popular classic of The Great Gatsby. So I think it's a sign that I ought to at least give it a try, but no point in lying to myself. Continuing with classics, and of course penguin classics, because they are always so gorgeous. I got The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde and Jane Austen. No, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I knew that. I was going to say Jane Eyre, but anyway. I absolutely love these editions. They are the Classics Deluxe edition, and they have deckled edges, which are actually quite difficult to read from because like you can't really grasp the page easily. But I have these, haven't read these, want to read them eventually. It's just a question of when. The Truth About Celia Frost by Paula Rawsthorne. I still have like no idea what it's about, apart from this girl who has a rare disorder and then something happens and her mum reacts strangely and they run away. I got Another Day by David Levithan because I have to read every day because I have a NetGalley arc and I still haven't read it. And this is a sequel, so of course I bought the sequel because like, what if I do enjoy every day, and what if I actually decide I want to read a sequel for once in my life? I picked up Nefertiti by Michelle Moran. Again, am I ever going to read this? It's more like adult fiction that I'm not going to spend my time on when I have so many other books that I particularly want to get to, but I love ancient Egypt, so like, it's there. Maybe when I go on holiday this month I will take a shitload of like the books that I'm just like never gonna read, so I don't have any other choice. And I also picked up Skellig by David Almond. I'm curious about this, but like it wasn't one I ever planned to buy, but then when I was in America last year I was in Book Off and they had My Name is Mina for $1, and then I realised it's kind of like a companion-y, prequel-y thing to this, so I finally have this so I can read this and then actually read the book that I've had for a year and a half. I picked up 3 Kevin Brooks books: Black Rabbit Summer, Martin Pig, and Kissing the Rain. I don't really know what these are about, but I have read The Bunker Diary by this author and I thought it was amazing. So I'm kind of hoping he's one of these authors that writes very similar kind of books. We will find out. I do plan, this one is appealing to me a lot. I don't know if it's just the colour scheme. I do want to read it soon. And this one is actually signed as well, so yay. I have The Dead Don't Hurt Us by P.F. Cairns. I picked this up in a charity shop because I looked at it and was like, that is 100% a self-published title, which means it's more than likely a signed copy. I did a rookie mistake, which I have done a number of times recently, which is why I need to get my shit together when it comes to book buying and book reading and all of this stuff. But I picked up Meg Rosoff's Just In Case. Then I realised a few months ago I bought this book in a different cover, and it's like green. I don't know where it is. It's probably on my backwards shelf, so like whatever. But the one that I bought before is signed and this one isn't, so I'm thinking, because I was gonna take it on holiday because it had planes all over the cover on the other one, so maybe I'll take this one on holiday and then I can just leave it there or whatever. I don't know. Hokey Pokey by Jerry Spinelli, deckled edges. I am very excited about this. I have read 2 Jerry Spinelli books. Stargirl and The Warden's Daughter, and I loved both of them, so I have very high hopes for this. I'm still quite bitter that it is a library binding, so it's hardback with like just the cover printed on it. It seems impossible to get this cover in like a paperback, so I'm just gonna go with it. I have Once and For All by Sarah Dessen. I have read one Sarah Dessen book before, and I do own like 3 other ones now, and it was alright. I think I was kind of in a slump when I read it, so it took me forever. I feel like I could really love Sarah Dessen, so I keep buying them when I see them to kind of give her another chance. So I'm thinking of taking this one on holiday. Again, what a surprise. I have In a Dark Dark Wood by Ruth Ware, which is a thriller. I know nothing about this because, I mean, I like to go in most books blind, but thrillers and mysteries in particular, I'm like, do not tell me anything about it, because there's so many times where like the back just gives away the main plot twist, but it does it in a way to be like, well, this isn't the plot twist, and then you're reading it and you're like, that's the whole fucking secret, like, what? So we don't know what this is about. And I have Tide by Daniela Sacerdotti, which is the sequel to a series that I will never read because it's paranormal, but it's published by my babes at Black and White. This cover makes me giggle with just this like floating head in the sky. But yeah, I figured, I don't know what was going through my head. Next, I have 3 Elizabeth Vine books. Codename Verity, Black Dove, White Raven, yeah, that's what it's called, and Rose Under Fire. I definitely want to read these. The first time I ever saw Codename Verity, I was like, I need to buy that because the blurb starts with the 11th of October, which is my birthday, so I was like, I need that. So now I have like I don't have the Pearl Thief or whatever the third one is that's like came out, but this one is actually a signed copy, so it doesn't matter that I already have these 2 books because I got this one as well and this one's signed. I know that makes no sense, but we're going with it to make me feel better about buying books I already own. Oh fuck, everything's falling. And the next 2 books I bought not for me, not for my book collection, but to protect others from the sheer horrible translation of it. And that is volume 1 and volume 2 of the Wordsworth Classics Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. Again, this translation is terrible. They've basically taken the French— oh, there's a bookmark. They've basically taken the French words, like word for word, and went to Google Translate and been like, what does this word mean? Okay, put that there. What does this word mean? Put that there. Which anyone who has any sort of understanding of languages will know that the words in order translated don't make sense, but put together in a certain way mean something else. Like comment tu t'appelles or comment vous appelez-vous, whatever, right? That's what is your name in French, right? But literally it's more like saying what are you called or what do you call yourself. Like, although it makes sense, it doesn't flow right, it doesn't sound right in the language, and that's basically how this book is translated. So please don't pick this one up. Pick up Norman Denny or like anyone else because this is nasty. So you're welcome, people near me who want to read Les Mis that now don't have to buy this one when they see it thinking it'll be good. These next 4, I don't know if I've shown you, so I'm just going to go through them quickly, but they're all arcs. I have Skylarks by Karen Gregory, Floored, which is a collaborative novel with like a bunch of authors, Melinda Salisbury, Holly Bourne, Sarah Bernard. I have, oh, well this is technically the right way around, but they put the cover on the back. 1000 Perfect Notes by C.G. Drews, and I have All These Beautiful Strangers by Elizabeth Kleefoff, which I forgot that I was getting this, and I was in a shop and they had it brand new for £5, and it was so pretty and it has sprayed edges. This one also has the sprayed edges. I do like the cover on this one, like arc wise, so like I'm not too bitter that I have both. I just hope I really enjoy it. But again, like mystery thriller, very excited. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Anyone that's like squeamish, look away. I'm also swearing at you. Guys, look. My nail is just attractive. I finally got The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which I've wanted for a while. I much prefer the US cover, but you know, I'll take what I can get when it was only like £3. And I have Fly on the Wall by E. Lockhart, which I've heard is actually really good. It's very short, and I'm sure it was Ariel Bissett had recommended this because it is literally this girl who basically turns into a fly and like snoops on boys. I don't know, it sounds like it'll just be fun. So I honestly don't know if I put this in my July book haul. I could look, but fuck it, let's just show you again. I got A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. I won Spencer from Common Spence's giveaway and he sent me this. I was so buzzing to read it, so naturally I haven't read it yet, but I definitely hope to get to this soon. I was in a bit of a slump in August and I was too busy focused on A Darker Shade of Magic, so hopefully this month I can read this as well as like at least like 2 other books that I need to read for like a readathon. Oops. So I'm sure you guys all know who Kate from Girl Reading is, but she is an amazing booktuber who recently did an unhaul and she decided to sell some of the books on Depop, and I bought 3 of them. So I picked up Blackbird by N.D. Gomes, which I have already read because I got a NetGalley arc, one of the first ones I ever got, and I quite enjoyed it. It's set up in Orkney, so I just wanted to have it on my shelf because I think it's really pretty. I also got Whisper to Me by Nick Lake, which when it first came out I really wanted it, even though it's bloody huge, and I just like forgot about it. So I saw it and I was like, I'll just take that. And I got The Cage by Megan Shepherd, which is some sort of dystopian sounding book. It's floppy, but it is basically kind of the sort of thing that people always say like, oh, this book is so bad, but I always find them just really enjoyable even if they are kind of shit. So like, I can't really go wrong with this sort of book. Possibly my most exciting purchase of August was City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. Now, you guys know I'm from near Edinburgh, pretty much Edinburgh, let's just say Edinburgh because everyone knows where that is, and we have like 4 Waterstones, but Victoria went into the big one on Princess Street and signed a bunch of these. So I got myself a copy and a friend a copy. So I have a signed copy and I am so excited to pick this up soon. And this technically doesn't count because I'm not going to put it on my Goodreads as a book I've read. I got Dynamo's Book of Secrets, A Beginner's Guide to Magic. I just said earlier how much I love magic and I love doing card tricks and stuff, and I'm terrible, but I would love to be Dynamo, okay? So I picked this up to hopefully learn some things. I grabbed 2 books in French, en français. I have Roger Vitrac's Victor l'Enfant au Pouvoir and Roseau's Les Rêveries du Promeneur Solitaire. It's the first time I've spoken French in months, but no idea what these are about because they're in French and I haven't tried to read the back yet. But I have these, which, little segue, remember, starting tomorrow, September 1st, myself and Aurélie from Knit and Read will be reading Le Grand Monet or Le Lost Estate by Alain Fournier. So if you want to join us, check that book out. What? And finally, before my battery dies, I bought The Grace Keepers by Kirsty Logan. I love this book, okay? I mean, look at it. It's beautiful, has a beautiful map, and it is the most delightful naked hardback you have ever seen. Now, you're probably thinking, Emma, you already have this book. I bought this because I am nearing 1,000 subscribers. Hello, emails. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, there is going to be a giveaway. If you've read my description from the moment I joined BookTube again, you will know this. But this will be one of my giveaways. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to be in a chance of winning this or something else. I will not be talking about it until we get to 1K. I don't know, tell your mums and dads and everyone just to subscribe so that you can be closer to winning. I don't know. So yes, I bought that. And that is everything, I think. I'm not even going to attempt to figure out if I've forgotten anything. We'll just pretend that's the only books I have. Oh, I do have The Truth About Lies, I think, by someone else, but it's on my bed, so whatever. Anyway, my battery is dying. So I'm just going to wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment down below, let me know any of these you think I ought to read soon, any I should just get rid of, and as I said, please subscribe if you haven't already to help me get to the 1,000 subscribers so I can host my giveaway. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!